An elderly man suddenly collapsed on a flight after suffering a cerebral hemorrhage, sending the 3 flight attendants into a panic. They rushed over to perform CPR, but when they unbuttoned his shirt, they were stunned to find his entire torso wrapped in bricks of solid gold. Lucy immediately contacted the pilot and suggested turning the plane around to save the man's life. Along the way, the idea of keeping the gold for themselves briefly crossed their minds. If the man died, he couldn't report the theft, but if he survived and noticed the gold was missing, their low-ranking positions would surely make them the prime suspects. In the end, the 3 flight attendants chose to turn the gold into the airline, expecting a handsome reward. Instead, they were met with harsh reprimands. The airline scolded them, arguing that if the man had died on board, the company's reputation would have taken a major hit and they could have faced lawsuits. Afterward, the women couldn't shake the feeling that something about the incident didn't add up. Why would an elderly man with known hypertension risk flying while carrying over 8 tons of gold? It made no sense. Mary had secretly taken his phone, initially just to save her own number in it, but after some digging, she discovered that the man was merely a low-level gold smuggler. The true mastermind behind the operation had never been identified, and that phone held direct contact info for whoever was pulling the strings. Determined to uncover the truth behind the gold, the 3 women decided to take action and step into the dead man's shoes. They followed the contact to a designated location. Because of their jobs as flight attendants, they had the perfect cover to fly around the world undetected. Compared to the deceased smuggler, they were far more valuable assets. The boss agreed to work with them on the spot. The women melted the gold bars down and poured the molten metal into custom molds. Once the gold cooled and solidified into spheres, they coated them in chocolate sauce, let them dry on trays, and carefully packaged each one to look like gourmet chocolate. Then they stashed the fake chocolates in their carry-ons, ready to board undetected.